Alright guys, so I've been working on this for a little while now, and I think I may have kind of got it working, not 100% of the time, but hopefully enough of the time that it works within reason. So those are the contracts I've got selected. And the 1 6-star I've got is Yafyala. I really couldn't get it to work much better. Unfortunately for you guys who are a little bit behind in the story, I have brought Armia. I'm not sure if it would work with someone like Moose or Brocker or someone like that. Yeah, my Moose isn't in a position to really attempt it, and to be honest, it was a lot of the time a DPS race to try and push a lot of stuff down. Now, the one big issue I have noticed, however, is that I'm using Liskarm. Liskarm's shield, as a lot of you probably know, is unreliable when you need it. So it would have been nice. See, again, I don't have Cora in a decent position to use, so I suspect Cora would probably be better than Liskarm, but not having her at E2 and in a position to use, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it would work or not. Anyway. So I also do have Myrtle's second skill selected. I probably should have mentioned it a bit sooner, but I found it's quite important to have because I won't have a healer on Cliffheart or whoever your puller is here. I've used Cliffheart because her second attack does true damage, but you could use Rope. Snow I think her name is. Anyway. So these deploys are going to be pretty straightforward, fairly generic. Just until I get them going. So now we just want to delay this first one a little bit. He will stop, but nevertheless, we just want to delay him just a little bit longer. Okay, so Myrtle away. Army in north, pull back. Ethan facing south. Use that skill. And that's where I'll pull out Scavenger. Now I've used Scavenger as my vanguard for a high damage output. I'm also using Armia with a first skill, which is the 2-hit one. So now I'm just going to wait. So far things are looking okay. And when he gets in front of Armia, I'm going to block him with my fast redeployer. And I'm also going to put Myrtle in behind Cliffheart. And Myrtle is basically going to be Cliffheart's healer. Which isn't too bad, because I mean, she's only up against these casters, and if you actually pull the casters, oh, if they don't die on you. Anyway, as I was saying, if you actually pull those casters up, Myrtle will be able to hit them as well. So, I'm going to use Armia's skill there. And as you can see, the damage on the tank there is massive. These guys do massive damage to your tanks. With the current skill set, I've noticed that Armia can mostly tank forced happily. Mine's E250. So I would say if you are using Armia there, given that you need to have her at E2 anyway, she should be able to tank forced, but that's, yeah, questionable. It's not something I can guarantee for everyone, let's look at it that way. But as you can see, Armia is doing a hell of a lot of damage to everything that comes through. If Armia ever does get into a situation where I'm a little bit concerned, then I'll just use either Scavenger or Gravel to just stop some attacks, which is usually every fourth attack, like the major attack that Horse does. So this one's going to be a little bit dodgy, so I'm just going to use Ethan's skill. I'm using this one to try and force them to get stunned. So as you can see, Armia's taken probably a bit more damage than I'd prefer. Actually, no, she's alright. That's alright. Telopsis is catching up, so that's fine. This time I'm going to use Scavenger. Who's going to get one shot, but that's, you know, luck of the draw, unfortunately. So now these red guys are the ones that are really going to cause us a lot of drama. So I'm going to do my best to try and stop them and delay them as long as possible. As you can see, Cliffheart stuns a little while, so that's always a benefit. So once again, I'm just going to try and slow him down. Pull him out. And now I'm just going to wait until he gets up here in front of Ethan. And then I'm going to use everybody's skills. And then I'm going to try and, again, delay that one as long as possible. So, I'm just going to get... There we go. And once again, Gravel. I'm just basically leaving them in there until they die. That's it. So when Force gets down here, I'm gonna use Ethan's skill. And now we're just gonna watch and wait. Because I need Force to come across one more cell. Army's skill. And there we go. So I mean, it's fairly finicky group. Using Armia obviously isn't ideal. I'm not too sure who else you could pull in place of Armia. I'm not sure if Moose would carry the weight or not. Look, one of these contracts actually increases Arts Guard damage. So you would want to replace her with an Arts Guard. But which Arts Guard is also going to be very finicky to go with because outside of Armia and Moose, not many actually run on this extra range tile. I'm also... So like Moose would be nice. You'd obviously need to have her at E2, E245, thereabouts. I wouldn't suggest Sidoroka because her second skill, which is the one that actually lets her do damage, actually reduces that extra range tile. So using her kind of inhibits absolutely everything that you can... well, it inhibits the whole process, really, because then she's not going to hit anything while you're using that skill, and while she's not using that skill, you are, well, sort of, what's the word? She's just doing regular damage, so there's no point to it. Estesia is actually kind of good and unique in the fact that she attacks with this skill, the second skill, she attacks everything blocked. Oh, I'm not sure if she attacks everything blocked or if she attacks everything in the range. Because if she attacks everything in range, which some of them do, and they still say that they attack all blocked. That means either way, she gets a big attack boost and a big defense boost, so she'll survive Force's attack. The other one is obviously, big one, is Cinder, and you'd use either first or second skill, having her there, because using the third skill is just, she'll withdraw before you get a chance to make use of her entirely, so it's better to just use the second skill. So you get a lot of control over what she's doing, because even the first skill might end up backfiring on you. So yeah. Cinder, Estesia, Moose, or obviously Armia Guard, sorry, specifically, not just Armia. And those will get the buff. So yeah, I hope that helps. If it did, follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and yeah, I hope you all tune in next time.